Hello, Wheel of Time fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, and this is Dr. S. We're going to be discussing Season 2 of the Wheel of Time, Episode 6, which is called Eyes Without Pity. And boy, was that rough to watch.
It was painful.
Okay, calm down. Those people, Sean Chan, are...
Sean Chan.
Brutal.
Sean Chan.
I love that person that said that. It's like Jackie Chan had a son, named him Sean. Sean Chan.
That's going to help me immensely.
Oh, really? I kept thinking about it. That was one of the worst episodes of any show I've ever seen. My Egwene, my sweet Egwene.
I have to make a confession.
What?
My very first thought when I saw Egwene was her hair looks really cool.
Okay.
How is it that the Sean Chan can be so brutal but look so freaking cool? And then they even make their prisoners look kind of cool. It was just a thought, and it's not at all justifying any action.
I think it was a defense mechanism on your part. Like, I can't handle this. But
really,
they look really...
I mean, usually her hair is kind of like messy, and I always have kind of wanted to fix it for her.
Okay.
So it looked really good. I'm sorry.
No, I'm glad that we could start on a lighter note. Yes. Because it was really hard to watch, because she is collared, and that thing is called an Adam.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rena is the Suldam.
And she wants to be friends.
With her smug
Just shut
face.
up with your...
don't
people
even.
Disagree with me, but I like to be friends.
I'm going to take the one thing that comforts you and make you burn it to the ground.
She was so
mad.
Condescending.
Hate her.
Treated her like an animal, like with the, obviously the leash, right? And the chain. But then like petting her on the head when she left. Oh.
And this is Egwene. She's part of our family. It's just to watch someone you love be just tortured.
And the way that, however it's happening, where her body gets so contorted, it did very much make me think of Nynaeve telling the story of when she had the break bone fever and like her bones breaking.
Yeah.
Obviously that story had to be foreshadowing for this situation that Egwene is in.
Oh my gosh.
She's unbreakable, you guys. She's not breaking. It may look like she broke. And, I mean, I guess because she's able to pour the water, we're supposed to believe...
That technically means she's
right,
broken.
because, like, she's not supposed to even be able to imagine any object as a weapon. But somehow, because our people are special...
She's special.
She's overcome it. I know it. There's no way she's really all good now. Right?
So I went to the same train of thought because I was like, no, she's one of the special people for a reason because she can do special things. But then that's like literally how they're broken, right? Is when because that's why she screams, she shrieks because she's like, no, it happened to me because she was able to touch the water, right?
But is it just a one-time thing? Like, okay, once you pour the water, like what if you're broken, are you done? You don't get to like snap out of it?
Yeah, no going back.
Right? I mean, I know so next door to her is the blue Aja, and she was saying like, oh, good for you. It took her longer than it took me.
Well,
right?
Yeah, the strongest Damane are the hardest to break.
And is that it? Like,
that's how they set it up, right? Because then that's it. She's been broken.
There's no way that's it.
That's okay because Elaine and Nynaeve are gonna save you, right?
Yes, and they're practicing.
Yes, how to get the Adam off,
right?
Or at least control it.
And they said that it's made out of. I don't remember the word that they used, but then Nynaeve said, yeah, that's the same stuff that the arches were made of, or is it what the arches are made of? Remember the arch, right?
Right.
But I don't know, like, not like she broke the arch, but she was able to do something within the arches that no one else is able to do.
We have two insanely strong channelers in Elaine and Nynaeve. They're going to rescue Egwene. Please don't tell me this is the end of Egwene.
And they're not just going to rescue Egwene, right? Because they're also going to rescue any other people.
Everyone. Or just all of them.
Eventually everyone, I think. But at first, I think maybe...
Egwene is their main focal point.
And then the neighbor.
And then her neighbor.
The blue Aja next door.
So, how cute was it when Elaine... Because Nynaeve's like, what do you want with her? You don't even know her that well. And she's like, she's my friend.
Aww.
She finally has a friend because that's what some of the viewers were saying was like, she's like been cooped up, really sheltered, and doesn't have any friends, so she finally got one in Egwene. She's my friend too.
More and more I feel shame for accusing Elaine.
Oh, no. You're fine. You were just being
look
suspicious.
At her. She's staying and she's helping.
I know. It's really sweet. I know. It's okay. Don't feel bad. You're okay. But yes, that is my wish, is that will happen, because why else would they practice how to release the Adam if they weren't going to?
Oh, it's going to happen. Why even introduce it as a possibility, and they're practicing, right? Yeah. Okay. Another a thing that bothered me in that whole thing is how Egwene is like looking at the tree, and her, what are they called? Her person? Soldam says, "Oh, Renna. Look at the tree. It comforts you."
That's what I said.
Yeah, and then she makes her burn it.
I said the one thing that comforts her is they made her burn it.
Yeah. Wow.
What the heck?
Yeah. Why?
Because they're evil.
Because they're like sadistic, crazy worst. People. Yeah.
But how good was Renna, though? As like I know. Mom, I was like, you're scaring me.
I know. She's a very good character. And what's the face? Is it tattoos or the scars?
Tattoos, right. Like, I don't know. What have you been through?
They also get tortured in order to be in their role, because like the whole social structure of the different cultures in Wheel of Time is fascinating, right? So like the levels, there's like the Empress, and then there's the High Lord, and then there's the Lady, and then there's the I forgot what they're called. Soldams, and then the Damane. I'm sure there's other people as well, right? Who are just the people. Just the common folk.
Yeah.
But
and is it like a henna type thing?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was tattoos or scars. Yes. Like way? Who becomes them.
Yeah, it's very
right? And then they're supposed to be like paired. Like kind of a little bit similar, not similar, I don't know, maybe analogous to like the Aes Sedai and the Watcher pairing, like, but the feeling is like, because like the warders feel what the Aes Sedai feel, right? Mm-hmm. But then for the Damane and the Soldam, the Damane feels the pain inflicted upon
twice
as much.
Yeah, even worse.
Yeah.
But
the whole feeling the same thing, I feel like there's something interesting connection there.
That's true.
Yeah.
And the fact that they can control her and
through like a remote control type like wristband
bangle
thing. Yeah. Is she like sucking power? Like which direction? It's because the Soldams have no power, right? They're using the power of the Damane
against them.
Right, against them. So they find a way to like.
Yeah. It's fascinating in the most disgusting way.
Yes.
Why are you doing that? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I had to get that out of the way because it was just rough to get through to watch. And the actress plays Egwene.
Oh, I mean, she's getting to really do some acting. Even I was so like when she first tried to get the leash and got like some pain inflicted, and then she had to like go backwards from it. The way that she like just like went across the floor like as if like in like some primal fear. It was such good acting.
Her shriek at the end. I mean, when watching her shriek like that, knowing like she's been maybe possibly broken, I went through all these feelings of like, it's okay, hon, you tried so hard, you went down swinging, but also like proud that she tried for so long. It was tormenting to watch. But okay, should we move on?
Okay.
Well, somebody did pay her a visit. Rand, because Lanfear, they finally get to talk, and there's a lot of sexual tension between the two.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that scene, right?
We're definitely gonna talk about that scene. How'd you feel about that?
I mean,
as she shifts in her chair.
I want to talk about Lanfear because she is amazing. First of all, she looks amazing.
She's gorgeous.
That dress that she wore in that dream, by the way, kind of looked like Taylor Swift's dress that she wore to the VMA Awards last week.
Okay.
The black Versace. But I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, she just looks so cool. And the way that she like delivers her lines to Rand, it's just like...
It's seductive.
Very sexy.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so sexy. Like,
which she's supposed to be, right?
And their back and forth with each other is so flirtatious.
Honestly,
him too. Like he grew up.
Have been mad if you
in Dream World. He is a man.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
I'm like, who is this guy?
How did you feel about her saying, "Oh, I'm protecting you from Ishii"? Like, are you?
She can't be trusted.
What do you mean by protecting? Like, oh, here, I made him go away. Look, you can trust me. Is it just a ploy to get him to
At the same time, what she says about Moiraine is believable. So I can see why I can't dismiss it as true.
Yeah.
But we know that she'll lie. I don't know where Rand is in this. Is he playing her or believing her? I don't know. It's all very confusing.
He seems so naive, like still, like he doesn't know what to do with his power. I'm going to Logain, and then he's just like needs help. He needs someone, guidance, something, but he's got to get away from Moiraine. That's the deal.
Well, he says that he has to go because if Lanfear sees them together, she'll kill Moiraine. Mm-hmm. So is he doing it to protect Moiraine?
I think so.
Okay.
What do you think?
I just don't know. I really don't know. I feel like we don't know. I think it's purposefully ambiguous.
He owes a lot to Moiraine.
I know.
We all do. I love her so much. One of my favorite characters. I don't know.
I totally agree with you. So I'm very confused in this whole thing.
Well, Lanfear also decides to pay a visit to Liandrin.
Yes.
What the hell is that? Okay. So, again, the actress, Kate Fleetwood, why do I know her name? Because she's amazing. That plays Liandrin. When Lanfear approaches her son, and she's kind of like, oh God, like, don't, but I can't do anything because you'll kill me. Yeah. Oh, it was amazing, the whole acting. But yeah, so what do you think about her putting her boy out of his misery? And her out of her misery?
I was so fascinated by that scene because...
She let her do it.
She let her do it. But... She let her, but then... Did you feel like a relief?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
like,
so
no, but okay.
But you're right, because she said, like, okay, you did this for his life, but is this a life? And I was like, yeah, it's really not.
Yeah.
He's just lying there. And you're just keeping him alive, like, on life support. Like, how long would you... It's not sustainable.
Right.
And wait, but did she really swear the oaths for that? Is that what... That couldn't have been her end game then.
Right, yeah.
Which one of the viewers said in a comment, like, do you really think that's her end game? Mm-hmm. So...
I don't know now. But we also got to hear a little bit of her beginnings. Like when she was younger, it says that she was beaten, starved, and forced to marry before she even started puberty. That's what Lanfear said. What? Oh. You've been through some stuff. So again, it shapes the character that they are. You can kind of feel sadness and remorse for them and why they got there. But when she's in the episode later on with the Amyrlin Sea, doesn't she seem lighter than air?
Yes, that's true. Because it's this sense of relief. Also, though, we actually already have talked about this. It wasn't her endgame to keep him alive because she was talking about telling Nynaeve when they were in the ways that what she wanted was something that wasn't possible in this turning. Mm-hmm. So maybe, keeping her son alive might have just been like a temporary thing that she wanted.
It was hard to let go.
Yeah, but what she really wants is to... I don't know, stop the wheel? I that's the part that I still don't quite understand.
That's true, because then that would be it for her, right?
Yeah, but if in other turnings, everybody gets reborn somehow, right? In another body, in another person. And maybe that's really what she wants, because in this one, her son's he was already dead. Yeah. In practical sense.
Right, that's true.
In any true living quality of life sense.
Right.
So
Lanfear here trying to be like, oh, let me do you this favor. I'll get rid of Ishii. I'll get rid of your son for you. Stop it. Yeah. I don't buy it, but I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to win them over. I get it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Loyal, we got to see his sweet face, and we were even serenaded with a tree song.
So he grows the trees with his song.
So cute. He's just perfect.
Is he going to regrow that tree outside Egwene's window? It has to
Maybe
be, right?
It's like one dies, another is born. But we see Loyal and Ingtar servants to Lady Bitchface Seraph. God, I hate her. But great acting, because if you can make me hate you, then...
She's got charisma, though, that girl.
Dang it, she does. Now, okay, let's go back to the Dark Social when I said Ingtar is definitely sitting at the table. He's there, and he's playing the part, so... I just don't understand how I could be right at that situation. The only thing that threw me was he seemed to know a lot about the setting. Like, there's a place here and there's kennels. I'm like, how do you know? But I guess I'm still mildly suspicious of him. But yeah, somebody did say that one of us was right.
About the Shanarian, who the Shanarian is.
Yeah, because I only guessed, I didn't know, I knew that was a tinker, but I didn't know exactly who that was. But yeah, so now I'm like, okay, maybe I have to take them off the table. No pun intended. But I'm still just a little suspicious. He's being fine, but...
I know, it's funny because everyone says yes, suspect everyone, but then someone else says, but don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Don't go off in the weeds with your... I don't know what to do.
What do we do?
It's your mixed messages here.
But
I like him so much.
the lady, bitch face Roth, would know him. No? Well, I guess they don't.
No, they don't know each other because otherwise they could rat each other out.
That's true. So he could still be, but I don't know. That just...
But Liandrin and Lady Saroth know that each other are... because
like some do.
Yeah, right? Because they both know... Yeah, they know because they know about Ishamael.
Ishi.
Yes.
I'm not even going to try to say his name. Okay. Moving on.
Yes.
Moiraine.
Yes.
So, fascinating acting. I'm sorry. Everybody's a great actor. That's why they were casted.
Yes.
We get it. But she was very cold to her nephew. And then her sister was like, you need to get out. Because she's been very cold to all of them, let's be real. But she just doesn't have time to be like, let's catch up. What's going on in your life? But I love when her sister tries to kick her out and she's like, no, I'm the elder of this place. Like, this is actually my home. But
Moiraine.
I know, but her sister's trying to take digs at her like, you're more like our mother than our father.
Didn't that make you want to know more?
Tell me more.
It sounds like we are going to learn more next week, though.
It does.
Yeah.
Maureen has a lot of, like, shedding a tear for the evil thing she said, or even when Rand left, but then wipes the tears and is back to business. And it just, she's so strong to me. Like, she's just, I don't know. Her character is becoming, like I said, Liandrin and Moiraine.
Yes.
Favorite characters.
They are very good.
I got one from each side. But yeah, I will say that, seeing Swan. Okay, first of all, that whole scene, what did you think about it? Because, okay, why would you even think Lan is a dark friend?
I have no suspicion.
That's not that suspicious, but like Alana and her warders are ready to...
I guess they have to suspect everyone as well, right? Is that the thing?
I guess.
Plus he's being a little, like, mysterious.
Yes, and another thing that threw me was I didn't know that they didn't know that the Dragon Reborn was found. So he's like, oh, we found the Dragon Reborn. I'm like, you didn't know that?
I guess we forgot that part. I felt the same because I didn't know when they were like, well, what are you up to?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to be the reveal. I thought he was going to say, Moiraine's been stilled or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people also don't know that part.
No, Moiraine had to tell Swan herself, which means got to make a visit to
Cairhien. She wrote it in a letter. Like, that's secure? I don't know. I just don't really trust that system.
I don't know, but Lan and Alana, they go retrieve Rand, who has a lovely reunion with Matt. We got to see Matt.
I love that.
He's a sweetie pie, and I know he cares about him because, Min could have totally let him go. Even having that vision of him killing Rand could have totally let him go, but she didn't.
She's a good person.
Thank you, Min. Thanks for being a good person. But yeah, Matt is supposed to meet up with Rand, watches him. It was so sad because they finally, since the ways, when they parted ways.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry. They haven't seen each other, so he finally gets to see him, and he's like, I have to let you go.
I know. And it was so, it was really sad because he was watching him from in the shadows, like, oh, I can't go because I don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
And like Rand's like, I guess it's just me.
Yeah.
and then Lan appears.
Yeah. So, wow. I guess a lot did happen. It was just overshadowed by the horrible torture.
Wait, we forgot about Yellow Aja.
Talk
about her. Rima.
Okay.
I had to wear yellow in her
honor.
How
noble is she? Yes, of course you have to. But yeah, I thought, okay, so when they were doing the whole thing with the Adam, and so when Nynaeve's like too powerful channeling thing happened, so that is kind of
it triggers them. Like, she couldn't control it, so she's probably gonna have some. She's gonna feel some guilt about that too.
Oh, for sure. Well, she's watching it play out. So Rima and her warder's killed. Rima is just obviously distraught.
Rima wants her warder to kill her.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to get taken, but he isn't able to because he gets killed. Oh, that is so heartbreaking.
They call her her. So, Aes Sedai is getting captured left and right. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that was horrible too.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I don't know. But I feel like because they're going to get freed, and they're going to have at least 3 very powerful, 2 Aes Sedai, right? The yellow and the blue.
Who's going to get freed?
Egwene.
Oh, yeah. She is, right?
And then Rima, and then the blue.
They're all going to get free.
The blue Aes Sedai next door.
Yes. Megan? May, whatever her name is.
Well, she's going to get free, too.
She's a sitter.
Yeah, she's a sitter.
She's a big deal.
She's one of them that sits up in the council.
Is that why they're called sitters?
I think so. Like, you know how when they have the meetings?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize her.
But they don't sit, though. They stand. Right? I've never seen them. Well, no, wait.
I can't recall.
I don't know. I feel like they stand, but maybe they sit when there's, like, a meeting.
So, all in all, devastating episode, but That's so funny that I was just saying, I want more from Egwene, and everybody's saying, you just wait. And I was like, this is not what I wanted.
I just have everything in me believes that she's going to overcome.
Me too.
Mentally, everybody's going to get past their psychological, mental blocks. Well, Egwene's not mentally blocked. She's literally physically in some mystical chain. But Nynaeve is going to overcome her
Gonna be fine.
Psychological block. She's going to be able to channel properly, and they're going to get free.
Everybody needs to get on the same page.
They're going to free each other. But
yes.
I don't know why I naively thought that Egwene, it was going to happen in this episode.
You thought it was going to happen in this episode?
Like she wasn't going to succumb and pour the water.
Oh, I hoped.
No pouring water.
No pouring water.
But she poured the water.
I just want, everybody get on board. Like, Lanfear's out. They found the Dragon Reborn. I mean, like, can we all just be all-knowing?
Right.
Moraine's been stilled or not stilled, whatever it's called. I mean, everybody, let's talk.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to, though, because from what we have been told by the viewers, a lot of the books are, like, narrated by different characters, and their narration is not reliable. So we don't even know whose point of view sometimes we're seeing. I find it really fascinating, those dream world sequences, like when Rand woke up. He woke up, but then there was like a cut, and then like the lighting kind of changed. And then I was like, well, what's happening here?
That makes it very confusing.
Yeah, because we don't know
who's in the dream, and what is it a dream?
And what else could have not been a dream? Well,
somebody said that. So if Lanfear could have controlled his dreams all along, what?
Yeah. Who knows what else he was? Yeah. I do just really want to see more interaction between Rand and Lanfear because it was really saucy.
Sultry.
I liked it. I don't know. They just had a good little back and forth action.
Good chemistry.
Yeah. Oh, so we got some answers to the question of the Maiden's Kiss game.
Did we?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, I don't know if I can accurately explain it, but it's kind of like a Russian roulette, but of like kissing game. Maybe like if Spin the Bottle was a Russian roulette type game, but apparently the Aiel and have spears, and like I guess a man goes in the middle, and they kiss, and then if the Aiel spear women are not happy with the kissing, they might move the spear closer in a threatening manner.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know. But apparently Matt plays this game.
Of course.
I know! That's exactly what I said.
Okay, maybe we'll get to see it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it would make for a very nice cinematic moment if we get to see this. Probably not this season, but maybe next season, because everybody's saying we'll probably get a lot of the Aiel in the next season.
I'm so excited.
Because this next 2 episodes is probably going to be how Egwene gets free.
Yes, and more Perrin and Aviendha and
Sean. It's going to be Sean Chan stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because this season has kind of been all about that. From the finale of season 1 to most of this season, they're the big bad of this season.
Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Okay, we should wrap it up here.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Let us know what you thought of this episode and our review, as you always do, which we are so grateful for. Please comment below and then like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you again so much for watching. We love you. Bye.